Namaste, witchlings. Okay, so putting the glasses on because that helps when they're clean. Okay. How's everybody today? Ooh, glasses are filthy, apparently. There are days when I almost think about going back to wearing contacts regularly, and then I remember I have two different sets of glasses. One pair for driving, one pair for, inside. So that made contacts a little more difficult. Yep, I'm gonna have to actually use stuff on my glasses today because I've got spots that are just not wiping away. That will happen later. I can mostly see now. Having a day. It is Friday. Thank the gods it's Friday. This week has been just hellacious. Spawn tested positive for COVID this morning. I am still negative. So we are slowly proceeding on with the day as planned. He was exposed via the cast of the show he is in, so he would have started being exposed on Thursday. I only got exposed on Sunday, so all right. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? All right. I'm trying to, remind myself to be prepared and ready before I get everything started. But this is me we're talking about here. That may eventually happen sometime next year. All right. It is June 14th. It is Flag Day. Now my brain is going, do I have any birthdays today? Yes, somebody's birthday is today. So let's see. It is Jen's birthday. Okay, so it is the wife of one of the hubby's race friends. They are currently staying um at my in-laws' property. So we will say a very happy birthday to Jen and happy Pride Month. Oh, there we go. Setting my stuff aside here, making sure, I'm not making a mess. I'm listening to myself in my ear, so it's kind of weird here. I am so freaking yawny. And I do not mean the old, well, not old. Well, he probably is old now, but I do not mean the new age musician from the late 90s, mid 90s. Anyways, moving on. Notes. There we go. Today is Flag Day. How is it Flag Day? Oh my gosh. Don't ask me how I know it's Flag Day. It's just one of those weird random days that sticks in my head. I'm also a veteran, so that's probably part of it. Grew up in a military household. Dad was a vet. Dad belonged to the American Legion. Flag Day is a Legion thing. So let's get started. First card, Eight of Pentacles reversed. Sorry, but fairies aren't going to come do all the work for you. Don't be so focused on doing a flawless job that you refuse to leave room for the odd mistake or two. After all, they often help you become better at what you do, and some mistakes end up being big improvements. Go with the flow. Um, some mistakes end up being, the huge discoveries of their day. Penicillin, anyone? Next, we have the Page of Cups. Let yourself be continually surprised by this thing called life. The page has spent all morning searching for sea glass to add to her ever-growing collection, only to end up with a whole mug full of it. Get ready for something just as awesome and unexpected. She tells you, tipping the brim to show you her finds. In a reading, this card can represent a child or a preteen, but not always. More likely, it will represent someone who's in the beginning stages of a beautiful emotional journey. So, expect this surprise to kick off a project, a romance with themselves or someone else, or another lovely venture. There may be tons of excitement and eagerness now, which could cloud one's intuition. So, be sure to use good discernment moving forward. And then finally, we have the Two of Swords reversed. What is it that you truly want? Any indecisiveness is holding you back in a very detrimental way. It's time to make your choice. In this case, it might be better to go with your head rather than your heart. All things considered, which path seems to be more logically sound to you? Oh, which card is screaming at you today? The card saying indecisiveness is killing you? 'Cause I know that's the one that's screaming at me, because I am the queen of indecisiveness. Or are we saying, oh, the second one, which was the Page of Cups, allowing yourself to be continually surprised by this thing called life? Ah, yes. You do have some new things starting right now, don't you? So, um, don't let, all of the excitement that's coming up with everything that's going on. Don't let excitement and over enthusiasm and eagerness cloud your intuition and your judgment. Make sure that you um, proceed with caution. Trust me, I know it's so easy to just get all excited and just jump in with both feet and then end up over your head. That's where I am right now. And then our oracle today, which goes along with this, our oracle is stars. You can manifest your every wish. It's time for you to take your goals and turn them into your reality. Create that dream board. Wish on them shooting stars. Write in a daily manifestation journal. Cast a small or large spell. The universe is waiting to give you exactly what you deserve, given that it's best for everyone involved. Keep in mind, though, that you also need to believe that you deserve this. Our oracle, not or rune. Our rune. I can talk. Really, I can. Our rune today is Dagaz, which is the hourglass on its side. The divinity is Heimdall, who every time I hear his name, courtesy of Marvel Cinematic Universe, I see Idris Elba. The letter is D. The symbol. The element is fire and air. The trees are the fir, the birch, the oak, and the spruce. The plant is Salvia harminoides. I cannot pronounce that word to save my soul today. The stones are tiger eye and sunstone. The colors, however, are blue and white. And the animal is the rooster, the animal which announces the sunrise. The hidden power of the Dagaz rune rests in those faint instances when esoteric knowledge enters you like a bolt of lightning, revealing inexpressible truths that before seemed unattainable but now appearing crystal clear. In these instances, we discover immense wisdom within ourselves and insight into the dynamic patterns of existence. Dagaz is identical to the dawn of each new day by vanquishing the darkness of the night, bringing in a new beginning. Give me 1 second. There we go. Ha. Okay, so Dagaz is seeing the dots around you connect into a grand image or finding the keys to the metaphysical doors of your ancient memory. Each occurrence with Dagaz will fill a gap in the grand puzzle of your existence and illuminate your vision of the ancient truth. Dagaz is the rune of enlightenment and ultimate awareness, the final gift of Odin. These These concepts are represented by this archaic symbol, and it's meant to teach us about this ancient phenomenon that happens within us. The gauze has no negative attributes associated with it. All encounters with the gauze deliver positive messages such as wisdom, happiness, and hope. You're our final hope, Obi-Wan, or something to that effect. Striving for these moments will always be beneficial, and we must search for them actively. Things like music, meditation, and ritual. Oh, through things. Wow, did I just skipping words here? Through things like music, meditation, and ritual, we can reach these higher states of being, broadening our perception of the cosmos with every occurrence. You know, yes, music, meditation, and ritual can all definitely bring you to a higher state of being. I have experienced this myself. Um, Following your intuition, the goddess symbolizes our ascension into higher consciousness. It's flirting with the mind of the universe and the ancient past. Through the conscious working of this rune, we can attain all of the metaphysical truths that we desire, no matter how mysterious or shrouded in the darkness they may seem. Through patience, dedication, the force of will, and meditation, all mystical paths shall be illuminated. May your forbearance and determination bring you all that you desire in this world, and may your spirit rise above the modern decay. The divine light is guiding you towards your goal. Remain true, and good fortune will be with you. You are well protected by the power of the light. It will give you a clear vision to avoid dangers, but don't be blinded by your ego. Remain humble and thankful for all of the good things that come to you. In relationships, don't lose hope if the circumstances are not playing well for you. Have trust in your success. Time does heal all wounds. Positive dynamics in the relationship will appear shortly. When it comes to work, the gods can signify an experienced person, a professional, who can take responsibility for major tasks. In terms of circumstances, You can count on your luck because there are no hidden threats on the way. I am having trouble tripping over my tongue today. I do apologize. However, try to avoid being overconfident since it can lead to some negative consequences. Don't get overconfident because it leads to negative consequences, reckless actions, and frivolousness. The guys recommends have trust in your beginning. If you put effort into what you're doing, everything's going to work out just fine. Our key takeaways: breakthrough, awakening, and awareness, daylight clarity as opposed to nighttime uncertainty, a time to plan or embark upon an enterprise, the power of change directed by your own will, a transformation, hope and happiness, the ideal, security and certainty, growth and release, a balance point, the place where opposites meet, happiness, success, activity, a fulfilling lifestyle, and satisfaction. Now, Jenny, you haven't been here all week, so this is going to be new for you. We have added numerology into our daily draws. Um, Numerology is a very personal thing. It's based on your name, your birth date. So the numerology I give is mine to give you guys an idea of what it's like. It is for me, and I am someone who hates math, so this speaks high to it. Numerology is so much fun. I have been absolutely fascinated with it since I was a teenager, and every time I have dabbled in it, I have read my descriptions and done my numerology. It has been frighteningly accurate. So I decided to start throwing it into the daily draws just, for fun. And yes, I am now offering numerology stuff on the website. Um, we can work out details. So today, and somehow I did not plan this. Somehow I started on a number one day on Monday. I have no idea how I managed that, but hey, this is me we're talking about. So today, being Friday, is a 5 day. Day number 5 is a day of relief. Positive changes are possible, but it is necessary to take the initiative in order to improve your mood. It's an ideal day for traveling, making new contacts, or moving. Well, thank you. Today, you will want to be independent and enjoy your freedom. Financial gain and capital increase are possible. Position changes, progress, or changes may occur at work. Be careful in traffic. I have to drive through downtown Snoqualmie here very shortly. That scares me. Pay attention to impulsiveness because you might get into an argument that will result in a loss for you. Good advice. This day will bring solutions to concerns about the meaning of life and what your role is in the world. I don't often get that kind of advice on this. That's actually kind of scary. And then something I had not mentioned previously this week, this app, because yes, this is coming straight from one of my apps. It also gives me ideas on colors to wear, and I am giggling now because I did not really scroll through before I picked what I was wearing today. Okay, you see the shirt I'm wearing. Here are today's colors. Black and hot pink are two of them. What shirt am I wearing? And we see the colors for the day. I am giggling at myself. It also gives me stones to carry for the day. I love this app. It is so much fun. I will, because I have to link Romero's YouTube because I forgot to on his birthday earlier this week. Um, I need to link someone else, and then I'm going to link this app because it's so much fun. I'll be putting some links up on the socials and on YouTube here. So Today's goddess, we have, I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing her name, but her name is she is Chinese, goddess of creation, and I am going to speed up because my appointment is in half an hour and it takes 20 minutes to get there. She is Chinese, goddess of creation, her mythology. Half human and half dragon, Nuwa is an ancient Chinese goddess of creation. She wandered the earth alone until she saw her own reflection in the Yellow River and molded the first human out of the clay on the riverbank. Much to her delight, the figure, which had legs instead of a dragon tail, came alive and called her mother. So she made many, many more. Nuwa made males and females so that they could reproduce and granted them mortality. After growing tired of making so many people, she dipped a rope into clay and spattered drops around the ground. This is the legend of how nobles, molded clay, and peasants, the droppings, were made. Nuwa was also critical during a great crisis in ancient times when two spirits created a tear between heaven and earth, resulting in mass chaos and natural disaster. She made 5 different colored stones, each representing one of the natural elements of fire, water, air, earth, and wind, and repaired the whole. It was an imperfect fix, which is why the sun and the moon and the stars still move. Alanuwa, when you want to create something beautiful out of the raw material of your life. I like her. Goddess of creation, Nuwa, is signaling to use the raw material of your life to create something meaningful, perhaps to find your very purpose. I like it. I like her. I actually think we have not done Nuwa before. If we have, it might have been maybe once. Hmm, but interesting. So we have our Namaste card. Why do I have to look at the back to remember what it is every day? Okay, so our Namaste is back to basics. Oh, hey, Christy, I see you over here on Instagram. Oh, my video quality on Instagram sucks today too. Wow. Um, the best things in life are free. When the world becomes too overwhelming, leave it all behind. Get back to basics and escape within yourself. Pretend nothing else exists except you. What part of your body feels the safest and calmest? Center yourself there now. Let everything else fall away and remain in this state for 8 minutes. Giving time to yourself instead of everything else allows you to recharge and reconnect with your energy and power. This will give you the gift of harmony. Oh, like it. Where do I feel the safest and the calmest? Definitely not my nose right now. It's drippy. Oh my gosh. Safest and calmest. Actually, my head. I am surprisingly calm today, despite all of the stress and going on right now. um, I am very stressed out with the youngest spawn being COVID positive yet again. I love my child. I love him to death. Right at the moment, I'm almost emphasizing the to death part, but yeah. Flame butterfly is our self-compassion today. Just like a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly, can you find a small, painful experience and see if you can transform it into strength, purpose, or growth to heal yourself or others? I actually good God, why is my, video quality so awful on Instagram? Um, I actually have taken a very much not small traumatic experience and turned it into a healing experience. Um, I am a survivor of we won't say how much trauma, and I have taken that and turned it into my purpose. Um, I ended up in both the Women's Trauma and Recovery Clinic at the VA and the mindfulness-based stress reduction program because of the trauma I have lived through, and had I not been part of those 2 programs, I would not be sitting here right now doing this today. I would not have gone through yoga teacher training. I would not be doing all of this that has grown out of yoga with Dailin. So, yes. So, today's Zen. Ooh, I like this one. The basic lesson of Zen is forget yourself. Robert Aitken. Aitken? I think that's how his name is pronounced. Um, I'm looking at another one. I love all of the quotes in this book. The another one that's right here is, "Let me give you a wonderful Zen practice. Wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and laugh at yourself." I like this. So, that is today's daily draw, ladies and germs. Emphasis on the germs. Tonight we have guided meditation slash yoga nidra asana. It will be something aligned with Pride Month. I am lucky I figured out yesterday's podcast before I went live with it. I have been brain dead all freaking week. So, um, something will happen tonight. It is 10 minutes after 2. We will be meditating at 8 o'clock tonight, so give us about 6 hours, and I'll fill you in on how my follow-up on my follow-up goes here, and I will see all of you fantabulous, wonderful, magical people later. Spread love, spread joy, spread kindness, and whatever you do, please let the people you care about know how much you love them. You do not know when the last time you're gonna get to see them is. I will see all of you fantabulous people in a couple of hours. I love ya.